hope you enjoyed our previous video of our living room, and here's the video showing some of our decor for Christmas down in our family room. Enjoy! All right, everyone, we are in our family room, and this year we decided to do some stockings for the pets. And I just found these stockings at a, I think it was a craft store, and I just thought that they were so cute. I love the edges there, and then they look hand sewn, and they really weren't too expensive, but I just thought they were pretty cute. So there's 2 kitties and one dog. And then in terms of this greenery, got that at a craft store. And incidentally, we actually redid this whole fireplace, oh gosh, about 6 months ago. It was kind of a bright red orangey brick, and I just wanted to tone that down a little bit. And so we whitewashed the brick. It was super easy. Let me know if you want instructions on how to do that. And then our fireplace had kind of a brass insert, and my husband just bought a special paint that is for fireplaces, and he just actually spray painted it. We need to have that wire that's on the left-hand side adjusted, but we do enjoy having the gas fireplace on in the evenings here in the winter time. But this greenery here did get from a craft store, and my husband installed this mantle himself. We could have bought a mantle similar to this on like Wayfair or whatever, and for a couple $100, but guess what? We went to the lumber yard and bought this beam, I think it was, for about $35. So a little bit of a better option there. And to add the greenery to the mantle, I just used clear thumbtacks, which aren't going to really show at all in this more distressed beam anyway. And then we have our teal truck, which is our logo, as you know, and I just change out whatever goes in there throughout the season. I put some flowers in there in the spring and the summer, and I think I had something fall, like maybe some leaves in there, a pumpkin for Halloween. And then we always have these topiaries on the mantle. I got these at Home Goods a while back, and for the season I just added the buffalo plaid. I guess it's more of a felt or like a wool material. And then down here I got this stool at a because it was a garage sale quite a while ago, and I just loved the color and the distressing on it. And it is actually up in our living room most of the time, but I moved it down here. I actually like it better down here. And we got this bucket at a craft store, and my mother-in-law got me those mittens because she knows I love that color, or I guess they're gloves, not mittens. And she intended on me using them, and I would like to use them, but I actually think they're so cute that I have just used them in my decor. You can kind of see the sparkles in there. And then we just added a blanket that we usually have in here, and then I added this floral pick just as a little extra accent. So that is our mantle, and I will move on to another area in our family room. All right, this is a side table that we have on a wall here, and this table my mom actually bought when she was on a vacation in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and she loved it. And when she passed away, I took it because I loved it as well. And I just added this, again with the trucks, right? This cute little sign. I usually have some sort of signage or a picture leaning up against this wall on the table. And this one says, "It's the most wonderful time of year," and I love the truck and the packages. And these books I thought coordinated really well with the colors. I already had those books. I use that Joy of Cooking book quite often because it's just the colors that's in my house. And then we bought the crock here and the greenery from a craft store. And then these are just little bottle brush trees that I got from a craft store. And this clock I've actually had for, I don't know, maybe 20 years or so. And I just like the size of it and the height. It gives a nice vertical dimension to a lot of different areas in the house. So that is that, and I'll move on to the TV area. Okay, so this area isn't super exciting, but I thought I would show it to you anyway. This is to the right of the mantle, as you can kind of see. And then our TV is right there above this TV stand or entertainment center. And I just have this wooden kind of sparkly, I don't know if you can really see the sparkles, Christmas tree, and this cute little picture I got at the craft store. This little bottle brush tree I got from a garage sale, but the gal had a whole bunch of vintage items, and so I don't know if it is vintage or not. I just like the silvery color of it. And then this candle my daughter got, and it smells so good, but it's spiced vanilla, and it's from Maurice's. I like that clothing store. I don't know if any of you do. We still have the Xbox 360, and my son is going to be taking that to college so that they can play some, quote, old games on it. But it is still here. And then I love this clock. My stepmom bought me that clock. I love the chevron pattern still. And we have this little Days Till Christmas countdown truck. And this basket candle, I guess you could call it, hurricane, my husband got from a client. He does some moving sales as well as helps with the Etsy business, and he got that from somebody, and I kind of thought, well, I don't know if I like that. That's not very exciting for the shop, but I actually put it here, and it has stayed here ever since. I kind of like the natural boho look of it, and it is a battery powered candle, so we can turn that on if we want to also. So let's move on to another area of the family room. Okay, so this is a bookcase, and you might recognize that tin as one of the tins that I got at the Great Junk Hunt at the Puyallup Fairgrounds. And I like to have my books in, these are antique or vintage books. I like to have those in rainbow colors, although I've heard it's not necessarily the style anymore, but I just like how that looks. And some of these other items we have in our Etsy shop, some of the other books, a few little pictures of the kids, and then this little Merry Christmas picture. So we'll move on now. Okay, so I don't really have this styled very well. A lot of these items are items that are actually in our Etsy shop, and I just think that they're too cute to put away in a bin. And this actually sits right below a window, and so there isn't a whole lot of vertical space here. I intend on putting that Believe sign up on the wall, and then I have a little bottle brush tree in an old jar. That is one of the items that came in an old suitcase along with the silver tree that I mentioned earlier. And these are just some old vintage books that we've had. This is a music box that we have in our shop. I use this little kind of vintage card girl quite a bit in my winter decor. It actually has a little stand on it. I got that at a craft store. And then I have this hobnail. I don't know if that's a custard dish or a vase, but I just have a bottle brush tree in there. And then these cute little Artco angels are actually available, as well as my little pixie and this Artco bank and this little lantern, Santa lantern. And then this hobnail vase was actually my mother's also, so I like to have that red out whenever I can. I don't usually decorate with red except around Christmas and Valentine's Day. And then there's another one of the little bottle brush trees there in an old jar that I got. And then one of my favorite items is this Anarco mug with a bottle brush tree, and I do have some of those available in our Etsy shop too. And then just quickly, I got this Treasury of Christmas Stories book from my mom. And then I have this little old vintage bingo card too. I like to have that out around Christmas time and St. Patrick's Day too. So not necessarily styled the best. I just kind of threw these on here just because they were just too cute to put away in a box until they sold. So that is that area. Okay, last area of the family room is just this IKEA, oh gosh, I think it's actually a CD holder. We got it from IKEA because at the bottom of this wall, actually there was a pipe sticking out of it, and it's a very narrow area. So we bought it, and we don't really store anything in it because maybe some pictures or something. They don't really even open very well, but see how they open? But my husband painted it kind of an off-white. It was brown, and it looks really nice here. I really like it. But up here, we replaced that sconce not too long ago. It kind of has a farmhouse look to it. I'm sorry that this area is really, really dark. But then I just have that little picture, a few bottle brush trees, and then you may recognize this little mini mug from some of my tiered trays, and then we just have a little votive electric candle in there. Thanks for watching the tour of our family room. We hope you enjoyed it, and I would love to know what your favorite element was. If you could comment with that down below, that would be wonderful. And as always, please be sure to share and like this video to help our channel. Thanks everyone. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas.